Hello guys, my name is Tyrone Farrell Foster. That's my nickname. Farrell in the ring. I am gonna be talking about my first fight. I think I did really good. I didn't bring home the win. I feel like I won round one and two. I think three was more close just because of my inactivity and not checking kicks like I should have been. I got hit with a couple good clean shots, but I never was hurt, never was injured. Just my cardio, and it's a lot of things I'm gonna work on. But I did what I wanted to do as far as being ferocious, being mean, being powerful. I showed everything to the judges that I felt like I needed to, even though I ultimately didn't win the fight, which I feel like I did personally. No hate on the other guy. It was a good fight, my first one, and we're just gonna be breaking down that fight and what I think I could have done better, and how proud I am of myself. So thank you for watching this if you do watch it, and I just want you guys to see how I went, and just leave your thoughts in the comments. There really is no loss in my eyes, but that's my eyes, and I was the fighter in the ring. So, yep, let's just go ahead and break that down. Thank you for viewing this. As you can see in that first little segment, um, I think I rushed it a little bit too much with the gazelle hook off bat, but I just seen it was open, so I had to take it. But for that to be a knockout, you gotta make sure that they don't see it or they're surprised by it. So I should have set it up with the jab to the body, then the gazelle hook, jab to the body, jab to the body once or twice. Got him opened up through a few more leg kicks, but this is my first fight, jittery fight. I'm going in there to kill. That's my mindset. I need body bags. I need them on the floor. That's how I felt. Then there, all present. But didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out. The gazelle hook landed, but it could have been better if I set it up. So that's what we taking away from there.
They came to fight. Let's hear it for these two.
At the end of that clip, I was a little bit more. I was mad because of the. I don't know why. The that's a mental thing. The anger issues, I let it take over, which I shouldn't have done. And that just that little push, even though it wasn't a big push, took a lot of my energy in that first round. So I gotta come into the next fight. I gotta understand that it's a fight. Anything can happen. I just felt like I was almost Lil Boyd. I'm the smaller fighter, which I like being because it's easier to slip punches for me, and I feel like I can be quicker than most people I face. So gotta stay calm, stay interactive. That's how you become a cold killer, and that's what my plans are to be. It. But that hook, that left hook, boom, and then them quick step back, can't kick me like that. That's I like that. But if I'm gonna do that, I gotta keep my hands up. I can't let it come down. Anybody can kick. Anybody can land anything. You never know. Strong chin or not, you can only take so much. I gotta think for pro debuts, all that. Keep your brain right. That's how That's how I should have thought there. I'm trying to be a little classy, flashy. No, we here to kill. That's the mindset. thing. So I got kicked in the nuts. He didn't mean to do it, obviously, but he kicked across my body. I was in a weird spot, and his knee went into my nuts. Oh my god, that shit hurt so bad. Like, I felt that in my stomach. Like, yo, I thought I was gonna die. Not gonna lie, not even faking. Like, I swear to God. But I think my recovery was still good. Like, thanks God to him that he wasn't he didn't just blah blah blah. I was still defending myself. I feel like I still went in the clinch like I was supposed to. Do I think that should have been like a warning? Yes, but the ref can't see everything, and I shouldn't even left it to the judges or the ref decision. It should have been lights out. That's how it should be. That's how it gotta be. If I'm gonna fight how I fight, I gotta get it done. But yeah, that's just my thoughts for this little break. But it was real cool, smooth. That's the elephant in the room, right? Jab to the body clean. Gazelle hook clean. Two clean. Got out the pocket. Start doing too much hoppity hoppity skippity skippity. Trying to move like a cheerleader. No, never doing it again. Gotta stay focused. But I ate a head kick. Landed right. I kind of seen at the last minute. Had it made it hit my nose. Made my nose bleed. Boom. Didn't that? That's a good kick on his part. But can't let it happen. But it was a clean kick. I like that. That was ferocious on his part. But you got to be more open to it. I ended up dodging the kick after that, and it was a weird predicament, but I dodged it, so that was nice. But more focused, more agile, more clean on my end. But I like that. Nobody thought I was gonna reach his head, but I did. I reached the head. He blocked it though, but I reached his head. Smack, pow. What the hell? I took his back. Muay Thai. That's not gonna say what it is. But I took his back. But like, you know, that was a good exchange. In one of the fights, it looked like I threw it too, kind of stopped, tripped up a little bit. I was trying to switch, but I was out of range, so it just didn't work out. So I canceled it out, but looked wonky. And with them kicks, I gotta remain technical. I work it. I don't know why I didn't. I should have worked it more in camp, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. I lost the fight, so gotta keep going. And the next one is gonna be there. I'm telling you, this power is gonna hit hard. That was good. Like last seconds of the round, that was good. More exchange, and I like to be. I like to be on top. I like to maul. I like to be ferocious. One thing that I liked was when I was dodging his kicks, the knees that he was hitting me with. And I'm not making excuses. Like I went down into him and it hit my elbow, so I never got hurt by a knee. But as you can see, when I was in the clinch, that liver punch, pow, came right up. So hit him in the liver, you could kind of see him kind of like, ooh, I felt that. Oh my gosh. But other than that, I need to use my knees more. A liver knee probably would have been more suffice, but I like that liver punch. I waited till that opening came, and I took that. I'll give myself that. In the round, I think he hit me with a 2 and maybe a 3, uh, whatever it was. But it was a good punch on his end. Um, I just got to be more defensive, and even when I'm tired, I got to remember, keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up. Homework on my head going back like this. That was ridiculous. But I landed that teep to the head, so give me that, you know? But my hands dropped, got caught. That's something I got to work on. Man, I got to do my homework on that. But yeah, he hit me with a jab while I hit him with the teep, which would have, on points, I would have won that exchange. It didn't hurt me, but caught me off guard. Luckily, I got a good chin. I give him that. But yeah, just got to set everything up and stop worrying about the knockout so much. Even though I say I want to knock him out, I want to knock him out, I want to knock him out. Knockouts come. You can't chase it. So for my first fight, I really think even with me chasing a knockout, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. I still think I kept a clear head, and I also did very well in those predicaments. Like, I didn't really fight like an amateur. I feel like I showed more of a good, showcase of my future. And I stayed calm, more calm than a lot of people do. A lot of people just go out there and throw. But I did my best. So. Bro, my bad. Quick break, man. What the hell was that? That kick out through that bitch. Huh. Never gonna do that again. That shit looked horrible. But just quick break. Homework on that shit. Not being a knockdown. I don't give a damn. That should have been a knockdown. I don't give a damn. What? But fuck it. I felt when I punched him, I swear to God, I seen like I felt his soul. Like I know I hit him clean. Shit, maybe I'm tripping. I'm fighting, so of course I'm gonna be a little undeniably like overly on my side. But still, I feel like I really took that, you know?
And the judges have rendered their decision. 29-28 for unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, the Savage.
First off, let's talk about how ill of a man Isaiah is. Why are you texting me about a cruise that we're going next year in the middle of you knowing I'm screen recording? So now everybody got to see about that cruise. And Spoiler, she ended up paying for it. But look, we're gonna come back stronger. We're gonna come back better. Takeaways from this fight is I need to throw my kicks less wonky. I don't know why my hands are dropping. I drew this with my coach every day. I felt like more of a street fight. We got to fix that. I also need to work on my stamina. Oh my gosh, I was so undisciplined. That was so not what I need to be. If I'm gonna be a pro, I need to be more disciplined. Um, Overall anger problem. The anger was it kind of took over me because I felt more I felt like I wanted to hurt him more than I wanted to play the game. And the game is fighting. It's not about street fighting. It's about fighting. It's the point system. It's the point this. So that was bad. And it really was nothing that he did. I mean, the showboating didn't throw me off in the fight, but this the stuff that he did, it just threw me off for a little bit. But we got to work on that, and we got to work on just being able to control the ring better. I controlled the ring with aggression, but I didn't pick my shots better. I didn't throw as many jabs as I should have. I shouldn't have thrown a lot of things like that. I did a lot of more things right than I'll give myself credit for, but I also did a lot of things wrong, which I hate to admit. But that's how we're going to be. My platform, we're going to always be honest with each other because I'm going to build a fan base now. And when I'm pro, we're all going to eat. So thanks for the fight. I should have did a lot of things, and I'm glad I did do a lot of things as well. So it's a win, draw, lose, whatever it was. I still felt like I did there, and I showed my case for later on in the future, and I showed how much I cared about this sport. When I lost, I was mad. I felt like I won the fight, which everybody probably do when they lose the decision. But, I mean, third round, I should have threw more kicks. I should have checked more kicks. I was being inactive. He took advantage of that like he should have. The point game isn't my favorite game, but if anybody can take me to 3 rounds, then that's what I got to start to play. I don't plan on nobody taking me to 3 rounds ever again. Never going to happen. But as a disciplined fighter, you got to train for all 3 rounds. Really 4 or 5. So, got to learn how to get them out quicker, set everything up, do what I got to do. Never 3 rounds again, and that's how it come. Don't look for the knockout that just come. I was gifted with power and will, so I got to do what I have to do. Thank you for the fight. Thank you for the discipline. Thank you for everything I received and what I seen that I needed to work on, and I will work on this from now on. And win, lose, or draw, it was still a good fight. And I'm going to come on top of my next one. Somebody going to be in the body bag. Love this game. Love everything. Thank you guys for watching. Let's build this platform. Let's get it together. I'm going to be the same pro who everybody watching. Oh, hold on. Didn't mean to rap. Oh, my gosh. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned, and let's get these guys out of here. Loyal to the sport game.